Glenn Clark Radio, talking about the sports you do and don't know, both within and surrounding Baltimore. Don't ask him about preseason games, oh no, stuffing things in Griffin Bass, so despite it being on the internet, he can call it what he wants, so Glenn Clark Radio, Glenn Clark Radio, Glenn Clark Radio.
Situations that we are monitoring. We'll start in that same division. Lamar Jackson dealing with a hamstring injury. My understanding is his status for this Sunday's game is in doubt. Now, he had some tests on his hamstring, obviously was not able to finish the game last week. I see it right there saying could miss 2 or 3 weeks. I'm not sure where that comes from. I would say it's more week to week now for Lamar Jackson. He's going to try to play this week. We'll see if he's able to go, but certainly a possibility that Cooper Rush could be the starter for the Baltimore Ravens. And then for the Thursday night
was from
game,
this
the
morning.
San Francisco.
Oh, my God. Why am I sound hot this morning. What's going on over there?
We had somebody else using the studio.
Well, we should probably adjust that back to where we need to be for this show. I was hot. How you feeling? Hot. That was Ian Rappaport this morning on NFL Network. Sort of pushing back on the report from the Baltimore Sun yesterday and Brian Wacker saying that Lamar Jackson.
Kind of saying, what the hell are they talking about?
Yeah, that was a bit weird the way that he worded it when he was almost essentially reporting
the same.
It was. Might have swept that.
They've
I mean, it was
ruined the internet.
over a decade ago. I think they might have.
Yeah, but they're still
swept
Victor Brick stuff up.
That's true. That's a good point. Yeah, this is what happens when you go to try to play the video. It ain't.
Oh,
it ain't there. I think ESPN.
So Stephen A. Smith took it down.
Went well out of their way to try to make.
Anyway,
I'll
go back to what I said.
Yeah,
Lamar Jackson isn't missing a game because of a hamstring.
I'm really confused by these two varying reports. Now, it's hilarious because, again, as Ian Rappaport says, I don't know where 2 to 3 weeks came from. He then follows it up by saying, well, it looks like Cooper Rush is going to be playing. So, if what he's trying to suggest is there's really a chance that Lamar could play next week against the Rams.
I got it right here.
What, you found it?
Yeah.
The actual video?
Yeah.
Really?
I got it. Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Let me see it.
It's up. It's there.
All right. Well, forward it to him.
Well, here, just type this in. Just type that.
Lord.
See what I typed into the YouTube search bar?
Yeah.
See what I typed?
Can't do that.
Type that into the YouTube search bar. That's all you got to do.
Be good at that.
And it'll pop right up.
So yesterday,
Do
Brian.
you think Lamar's tough?
Yes. I think he's insanely tough.
Do you really?
I can't believe you're asking that question. What are you basing that on?
I just asked you a question. Do you
What
think he's
the world?
Do you think he's tough? I just asked you the question.
I
didn't.
Why are you asking the question?
Because he's hurt, and I'm asking you if you think he's tough.
Again.
Okay, here we go. You tell me what you think he said.
I regret everything about it.
You ready?
I regret this.
I'm just telling you, Lamar's not missing a game because of his hamstring.
I think he might.
Going on, he'll be just fine. Opening night, Kobe Bryant is gonna miss it because my foot is sprained. Are y'all crazy?
Keep saying that
they're not losing to the freaking Texans.
You can't tell me how. Keep saying that
they're not losing to the freaking Texans.
You can't tell me how this defense is stopping anyone right now. Anyone.
It's the Texans.
Yeah,
they might lose to the Rams 44-20.
The Chiefs couldn't score points. All of a sudden, they face the Ravens. They look like Patrick Mahomes' second NFL season.
They might lose to the Rams 44-20.
But I don't understand why you're confident they're going to beat the Texans.
The Texans are terrible.
Are they?
If we're keeping it a buck, that when the Texans go.
Have you seen the Ravens' defense?
By the way, that's the clip of the year so far.
What?
Cam Ward.
Oh,
If we're keeping it a buck, we ask.
We ask. But then the one from Breece Hall this week was really good, too.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I couldn't find a video of it.
I know, right?
I didn't see that.
Some people shoot themselves in the foot. We shoot it. We come along and shoot ourselves in the head.
Oh, my God. Did he say that?
He really did.
Did he really? I wanted to ask you. I was driving in. I'm like, I got to ask Glenn a couple things. Because I don't feel like talking about all the rest of the stuff.
Good. Why would we talk about
what
the
did you think? I didn't write about this, but I really wanted to. What did you think about the thing at Virginia the other night?
I think I am.
Them rushing the field
Yeah.
like that?
Have they found the Florida State kid yet?
I don't know. I don't know. It's insane, man.
I mean, the ball.
Well, yeah, correct. The play wasn't over. The play wasn't over.
I don't think it was.
I don't know what to say about that, right? Because I don't know what you do. I really don't know. Short of how many part-time game day security officers would you have to hire
to stop that from happening?
To stop that from occurring.
You wouldn't be able to hire
that, and that's the point.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think there's anything that you can do about it.
Right. By the way, thanks a lot, Aaron Judge. I'll punch you right in the face.
Because
I had Volpe with a home run and Bregman with 2 or more total bases and Judge with a home run.
Well, how'd that work out for you?
Yep. Well, not good. And I'll punch him right in the face.
Drew the Yankee.
Drew
the Yankees fan over there.
With Crochet and Fried on the mound.
But I had the first guy right.
First of all, the Orioles, it's ridiculous they didn't trade for Garrett Crochet. That was the only thing I was thinking watching him deal last night.
He's pretty good.
I would take him.
So was the
I would take him.
Scubal guy.
Yeah. So are most. It's weird.
Scubble.
It's weird how that works in
watch this. Here's the play.
What are we doing?
We're doing old school radio today.
This is what we're
doing?
doing?
like we used to do.
We have a guest in a couple minutes.
Look at this.
I'm warning you.
There it is. And look at the kid. You don't. The kid from Florida State's dead.
He's gone forever. He will be.
I'm telling you, he's still there in the crowd somewhere. Look, it's unbelievable.
What team is he playing? Did you see that? I love that, dude. The guy giving the double.
Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
Why? Here's a.
By the way, it's parent Castellano.
This is a dumb question. Yeah. Well,
I got it wrong too
because I don't follow college football all that much. Why was that? Why was that storm the field worthy? Because
it's Virginia football for what it's worth.
Okay. I
mean, let's be.
When Maryland beats Indiana in 4 weeks, what are we doing?
Stop it. Maryland beat USC last year. I think USC won 3 games. And Maryland fans stormed the field.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm not sure that USC made a bowl game last year. I'm not certain. That has way more to do with this. Somewhere else they stormed the field.
Yeah, they had the Las Vegas Bowl.
Okay. Somewhere else they stormed.
Correct. They beat Texas A&M.
Everybody knows that. Somewhere else they stormed the field last week, but it was nobody could decide if they wanted to storm the field or not. And so it took forever. A handful of kids raced out there, and then everybody looked around like, "You guys coming with us?" Who were the other ranked teams that lost last week?
Not
thanks a lot.
Yeah, way to go.
This is why I turn to my college football experts.
I'm the only one that knows.
Right? I know you're the guy. You're the guy. That's what TikTok said.
Penn State. Penn State lost.
Arizona State beat TCU.
Oh yeah, who cares about that game?
Arizona State beat TCU. Also on Friday night, TCU was ranked 24th, and the Arizona State kids, a handful of them are like, we're rushing the field.
We're going.
And then everybody's like, why would we do that? It's TCU. What are we doing? But then they're like, well, these guys are already out there. I guess we're just going to have to go ahead and do that. I guess we're just going to have no choice but to continue rushing the field.
Take a call there.
I saw that you took the call. Here, give him Breece Hall.
Okay, let's hear this.
This is great. Breece Hall,
right.
The Jets lose the Dolphins on Monday night. He's going through it. You can understand why. Breece Hall meets with the reporters afterwards.
Okay.
That's more important.
I do actually want to address it with you.
Okay. Let's address it.
Anything else that you prepared, so I can just get that out of the way, so we can get to doing the show.
Coward all for McDonough too, and
there
soccer.
we go. All right.
Big one.
What else? Keep going. Keep going.
Well, the baseball was great. Yes.
Uh huh.
Yankees load the bases in the night.
Yeah. Well, how about the Guardians?
Chapman,
The Guardians let off the ninth of the runner on third and nobody out and couldn't get him home.
How about
One-run game.
Chapman? Manning, what's going on with him? Is he on the juice or something?
No,
Like, how about,
I mean, there's something. I don't. It's insane. Yeah, it's insane. It's nuts.
I mean, this is
practice harder.
Yeah, it's probably what it is.
This is a little bit of a career revival for him, right?
It's quite the career.
playing
No,
great.
right?
Playing
I
very
mean,
well.
It's not
I
a
would
little
say-
bit of one.
But I would say I can't even name all the teams, but I would say 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, maybe it's,
He had been moved to the scrap heap.
yeah.
Yes.
When,
Yes.
when did the Cubs win? 19? When did the Cubs win? 7?
16, yeah. 16.
The Cubs won in 16? Holy hell.
Yeah.
He gave up that home run in 16?
Mm-hmm.
So by 21, I can't even name all the teams he's been on it, but I'm going to give it a...
Sure, this is...
No,
this
no,
is
no,
the-
but I'm saying, like...
Why would we talk about the
What?
Ravens?
Yeah, they're done.
We can guess what teams Aroldis Chapman played for.
No. But what happened to him? Like, he was done.
Well, his velocity
When the
was
Yankees
down.
got rid of him, he was finished. Did he go to Kansas City?
Yeah, he did have a stint in Kansas City.
Okay.
For sure.
I mean, this is...
Texas.
Yeah.
But he wasn't good with Texas.
But this is alarming.
Yes.
It's Cal Raleigh-ish suspicious.
Oh, you're doing that? You're on that train?
Oh, you're going to be that guy?
I mean, this is...
That's okay. You can be that guy.
No. I'm that guy. Anybody has a good season, they're on steroids. That's what we're doing. Was Aaron Judge on steroids? I'm asking.
No. Wait a minute.
No. Is Aaron Judge
Hold
on
on.
steroids?
No.
I'm asking you a question.
We're not doing that.
Is Aaron Judge on steroids?
I'll answer that after you pull up Cal Raleigh's stats.
I'm aware of what Cal Raleigh's stats are.
okay.
Is Aaron Judge on steroids? This is everyone who hits 60 home runs. Is anyone who hits a ton of home runs on steroids?
When you hit 30 the year before, 24 the year before, and then you hit 60.
Well, that's what happened to Aaron Judge.
Yeah.
He went from 39 to 62. Is he on steroids?
He was. He's not now.
Oh, okay, now he's just
Now he's just a good hitter.
a good hitter.
No, but I'm saying, like, I don't know, man. It's crazy what these guys did. Now I'm asking a question, and I don't know the answer to this. Did Chapman have Tommy John?
Did
Chapman ever have Tommy John?
I have no idea. I've not followed. Why?
Like, I could
What
see-
is your obsession with this topic?
Because it was the bottom of the ninth last night.
Drew wants to know what he ate for dinner. We
No,
want to know
it's the bottom of the ninth
Right,
last
he
night.
plays for the Red Sox. F him. And he's a terrible human being on top of it.
It's bottom of the ninth. It looks
I'm
like he's
aware.
going to implode.
Yes.
I'm just asking you if he had Tommy John.
You're
like,
obsessed with Aroldis Chapman.
I'm obsessed with someone who stunk,
Yes.
and now all of a sudden is really good again.
Okay. What do you want out of this?
What I wanted was the over to hit.
Well, that's okay. Now I understand what's going on. All right, I take it all back. It all makes sense.
That's what I wanted.
Sorry. This is on me. This is on me. I should have
You
known
got to
all
think
along.
deeper when you're around me.
Should have known all along. what
Cui
was going
bono,
on.
who benefits?
Yep. Today's show.
Nobody benefited from him getting out of that inning last night. I
Brought-
can tell you that.
Brought to you by Live Casino and Hotel, the best place to watch all of the big games, every fight night, always inside sports and social at Live Casino and Hotel. 100-foot media wall, just steps away from the FanDuel Sportsbook. Incredible food, drink specials, Live Casino and Hotel. Ravens look like they might be without Lamar Jackson this Sunday, but some conflicting reports. Baltimore Sun says yesterday he's out for 2 to 3 weeks. Ian Rappaport says this morning he's going to try to play on Sunday, may or may not go, doesn't know where this 2 to 3 week thing came from. Let's try to figure out what might be going on with the hamstring injury. Joining us now, someone we always enjoy talking to. He is the former Chargers team doctor, now SEC score, and you follow him on Pro Football Doc. He is our friend Dr. David Chao, and he's back with us now here on GCR. Doc, it's Glenn in Baltimore. Drew Forrester is in the studio with me today. Thank you for taking the time for us, as always.
Thanks for having me on. And I know SEC sounds good, but it's SIC,
Did I say
Six
SEC?
Score, Sports Injury
I
Central,
know what it
not
is.
the college football, but all good.
I apologize.
All good.
Doc, okay, my guess is this is the nature of a hamstring injury, but it's weird that we get one report yesterday that says definitively 2 to 3 weeks, no way Lamar could play, and then we get another report today that says, no, Lamar's going to try to play this week. What do we make of this? What's more likely to be true, and is this just the nature of we don't know when it comes to a hamstring?
Well, reporters do a great job, but everyone's reports. Reporters are not based on an exam. They're not based on fact. They're based on a source. So it really depends on the source. And for full disclosure, as you know, Glenn, my stuff is based on insider knowledge from being an NFL head team physician and from video and from reading the tea leaves. So I'm not definitive either.
Right.
It's about injury interpretation. And return to play is the trickiest thing out there in the sense that medically you have to allow them to play. The player has to say, I feel good enough to play. And the team has to say, this is a good idea. Okay, let's compare Jackson Dart. He had a hamstring too. He finished the game. Does that make Jackson Dart more tough than Lamar Jackson? No. It was game script circumstance. He felt good enough to go, and it was a tight contest. Lamar Jackson, no matter how bad his hamstring was, minor or bad, is it really smart when you're down 3+ scores? You need dynamic quarterback play to come back to keep them in the game. Yes, Lamar Jackson gives you a better chance to win the game, but what if you made a mild hamstring strain worse and turned it into a 6-8 week deal? What would people be saying about John Harbaugh and company and Lamar then? It would be a very dumb decision. So discretion is often the better part of valor. So I don't make a lot of this criticism of he could have, he shouldn't have, or if he did, or he could play or not play. I guarantee you, if it were a playoff game and a tie score, he would be playing. I guarantee you, if this is for the playoffs this week in week 5, he would be playing through whatever hamstring that he has. So a lot goes into the decision-making of return to play functionality, and it's a complex issue. If indeed he truly has a grade 2 hamstring strain, and I don't know that he does. I saw one report of that, one isolated report. He's out for longer than 2 to 3 weeks. So I don't know what the truth of the matter is. I have to look at what's out there. By video, it didn't seem significant to me, but in no way, shape, or form am I calling Lamar Jackson soft for not staying in the game. In no way, shape, or form am I saying John Harbaugh made the wrong decision to pull him or sit him or not having him play the game. You have to play the long game here, and I think they were being smart.
Doc, I wonder, because what you're alluding to, like, does it feel like you say, hey, if this is for the playoffs, so somebody would say the Ravens are 1-3 right now, right? Like, isn't every week kind of desperation at this mode? Does it feel like maybe that 2 to 3 week number is, hey, we don't want a limited version of Lamar Jackson. We want Lamar Jackson. I think there are already people that were wondering if there were times this season where he should have been taking off and running and seemed uninterested or unwilling to do it. Is it possible that it could be hey, we've got a bye coming up after 2 weeks. It might be best for everyone involved to make sure that coming out of the bye, we have the 100% version of Lamar Jackson.
And that's what I mean about, return to play decisions. It's multifactorial. And what do I mean by that? Like, there's a lot of times where I've been in the room with the coaches and had a discussion. This guy's 85%. And the coach will say, well, 85% is what is better than what we got. This is a divisional game. Let's play him. On another case, it'll be the same player with 85%, and they'll say, let's not play him. Let's not play him because we can get through this game without him, and we don't want.
We're in the war room. We got 8+ games on, right? And so I get some limited views, so you probably see more of him than me. On the one-off games, I get better views of Lamar. I will admit that I hadn't noticed anything in terms of what you're saying physically or otherwise. Has he sometimes when you're a little hesitant to run, maybe it's more about game plan, script, staying away from injury, and perhaps eyes downfield on what else is available. But medically and physically, I haven't noted anything on him.
The other injuries, and there are quite many of them for the Baltimore Ravens. Let me start with Nnamdi Madubuike, who we know is going to be out for the rest of the season due to a neck injury. I don't believe we still have any of the other details at this point. John Harbaugh was asked the other day about whether or not this could be impactful and could end up being a career ender for Nnamdi Madubuike, and I think we understand why, because we're talking about the neck. What is it that, like, you're monitoring? What is it, like, that could be going on that might end up being impactful as to whether or not Nnamdi Madubuike can ever play football again?
Well, I hope that's not the case. But 2 weeks ago, when this injury flared up out of nowhere, doing our best medical detective work, we started saying at Sports Injury Central, potential neck surgery and headed for IR. Now, no one said anything about surgery yet, but he certainly is on IR. And it seems like there's an issue involving the nerve/spinal cord. You got to be very careful if it involves the spinal cord. And it's not impossible that he could, let's say, have surgery and then salvage his career and return to play. But it seems at this point in time, he's long range out for the Ravens. And that's really unfortunate. Like, I hope your listeners won't hate me, but going into the game, we do a lot of injury analysis, and we were very solid on our sick picks at Sports Injury Central that KC was the favored team, even though they're getting points. Why? Because of the defensive injuries for the Ravens, and that was going into the KC game. All three of your defensive front were out, and no Kyle Van Noy. Now you add to it your top run-stopping linebacker and your number one and number two corner. It got worse.
Yeah, you bring that up. Marlon Humphrey, Roquan Smith, both reports have been the 2 to 3 week variety. Does that sound right to you on both of those? The timeline that out of the bye they should be okay?
Well, I think the 2 to 3 timeline is hopeful that they'll be okay out of the bye. Not guaranteed. Okay. Calf injuries can linger. Hamstrings depend on the degree, especially the type of player Roquan Smith is, sideline to sideline. So if I were a Ravens fan and said, we're going to get, are you happy if we get Marlon Humphrey and Roquan Smith back after the bye and they miss 2 games? I'd say, yes, that is a good timeline, not a guaranteed timeline.
The other one, and I didn't see if you did a video about Nate Wiggins. Did you see that one?
Nate Wiggins, we know elbow, and I will admit we haven't done a video, or there's so many injuries around the league, and that I haven't gotten to the details on that one, and I don't want to be guessing.
Okay, I appreciate it. It didn't look good. It looked like the fall looked really bad, but again, the word was that it wasn't season ending, so hopefully that's the case. But other than
there's worry for elbow dislocation, but I can't say that definitively yet.
You got any bad news you want to pass along to us, Doc?
Well, Glenn, let me remind you, if you would call at different times, I would be the bearer of better news. And let me repeat to you and your listeners who always are going to hate on me, because when you call is when there are injury issues. And I don't think I delivered bad news on Lamar Jackson. And right. Here's my thing. Here's my thing for you. As I told many a GM who would pull out their hair and be mad at me when I would meet with them on Monday with the injury list, I would literally tell them, I'm Paul Revere. I'm not the British. I'm not invading. I'm not hurting the players. I'm just telling you they're here.
Yep. That's the reality. I appreciate it. At Pro Football Doc, and again, SIC Score. Remind everybody what they're finding there.
We're going to find all sorts of injury analysis, field views, who's the healthier sides, and then it helps you be better at fantasy, DFS, and if you're in a legal wagering state, make some money.
Dr. David Chao, despite the fact that it's never pleasant, I still always appreciate you taking the time for us. Thank you for joining us this morning, and hopefully we won't be talking for a little while.